East Coast and partly cloudy with a few flurries for Labrador. Heidi.
Thank you very much, Elise. You know, Easter Seals Nova Scotia is a not-for-profit that advocates for a barrier-free Nova Scotia, providing services promoting mobility, inclusion, and independence for Nova Scotians with disabilities. And it helps a lot of people. For example, in 2015 to 16, 2,700 Nova Scotians with disabilities were helped by Easter Seals. And doing that takes a lot of money. That's where this segment comes in, because an upcoming wine event will help raise money for the organization so it can keep doing what it does best. So this morning we have a taste of the California Wine Fair here with us. Peter Rockwell is a wine expert and writer. He's here this morning, and Michelle Mahoney is an Easter Seals board member and former Camp Tidnish camper as well. She's here for the fun too. Good morning.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Good morning.
Because it's noon somewhere.
It has to be.
That's right. So first of all, let's just talk about Easter Seals and how important it is to have fundraisers like this for the organization. How big of a difference does it make, Michelle?
It makes a really big difference. There are 20% of people in Nova Scotia have a disability, and that is the highest in the country. And it's a wonderful organization, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. I attended camp as a kid for 9 summers, and I tell people that I am who I am today because of Camp Tidnish.
9 summers, that's amazing.
Camp Tidnish changed my life.
Yeah, what is Camp Tidnish again for those who may not be familiar?
Camp Tidnish is a barrier-free camp that I always describe it as you can't not do anything at Camp Tidnish. It's geared up for people with any kind of disability, and it's really an amazing place.
And a life-changing experience, sounds like, for you.
Definitely.
And then here you are years later, a board member with Easter Seals, so you can continue to give back, which is amazing. And of course, part of Easter Seals is about, you know, helping those with disabilities, and it needs to raise money to do that as a nonprofit. So Peter, that's where you come in. Tough job, wine expert, talking about wines.
It's all about the wine.
It's all about the wine. So this is really cool. It's a California wine fair that's actually happening on April 4th at Pier 21. So you've actually brought some samples of the types of wines you would find there, and we have 3 categories. Wines to enjoy now, Michelle. Wines that you can maybe save for a bit later, and wines that maybe you can keep for like 20 years and enjoy them like way later. They'll get better with age,
and
right?
discover that their prices, or how much they're worth, are probably skyrocketed.
Which is kind of interesting, right? So where should we start? Let's start with wines we can enjoy now.
Sure. You know, the great part about the California Wine Fair, this is the 34th year it's been in Halifax. 34 years. That's longer than I've been around working with wine. 34 years. I think the innovation and the uniqueness of California wine, and certainly the organizers of the show, the American Wine Society, the Wine Institute of California, just keep bringing, you know, unique, interesting products, interesting wines, and a lot of innovation. So we're going to start with, as you said, ones that are really meant for drinking now. When it comes to wine, they say most people drink it within the first 48 hours of buying it.
No, I've never done that.
I think in my house, as long as it takes to cook or find a Netflix movie, the bottle's open. Grape varietal-wise, I brought a Chardonnay, classic white wine from California, very popular French grape variety that's grown there. Brought a Cabernet Sauvignon, probably the king of the red grapes.
Nice.
This one made by Rob Mondavi, and it's been a while since the movie Sideways came out, but Pinot Noir has become one of the real stars of California.
Nice. And which one is this in the glass?
This one's the Cabernet.
I'm just going to smell.
Yeah, just smell. Want to give it a whiff? It smells terrific. So all that big, rich,
that is really nice.
Dark black
really
fruit.
Nice. Okay, so
I mean, these ones are. I mean, we're under $20 for the white and the red. The Pinot Noir is a little bit more expensive, but still, if you talk about value, it still is a great value wine for under $30.
Now, very quickly. Wines that you can save for later. How long later are we talking?
And these guys are big. Even white wines don't usually last more than 5 years. This is a super big blend that will certainly mellow over the next 3, 4, 5. Zinfandel, another big grape variety from California, easily another 10, 15 years.
Oh, okay. That's neat. Wow. So take note of those. And then last but not least, the ones you can let sit for like 20 years.
The big ones. And when it comes to, you know, investing in your future pleasure, you need money to make money in the end.
Right.
So these guys are big-boned, full-bodied. This one, $100. This one, $200. And you're paying for small allotment. You're paying for very particular grapes, very particular vineyards. And when it comes to, you know, why would it be more expensive, say, 10, 15 years from now? It's because people drink them and people drop them. So there's usually less of them around.
Less of them around. I've heard of Silver Oak before, so I think it's a very well known.
I think it really speaks again to the variety that California offers.
Exactly. And if you want to support Easter Seals and learn more about California wines, this event is for you for sure. April 4th, Pier 21, 7 p.m. We'll put a link to Easter Seals Nova Scotia and the event on our website so you can get tickets, because who wouldn't want to spend some time with some California wine? Thank you both for being here.
Thank you.
Appreciate it so much. Yeah. Very nice. I'm desperately trying not to drink this, guys. Let's go to Cyril and Elise.
Don't blame you at all, Heidi.
Yeah, that wine looks good.